Welcome to part 2, shutting down your survey and exporting the data. So let's assume we've collected all our points. We're super happy with our survey. We've just really kicked butt today. So now we're gonna shut down the survey. Also, one other quick thing I'll point out is up here you can see the battery levels of the controller and the rover. So if you click on them, it'll kind of expand that view. So I go up to my settings and I go back, just like we did at the very beginning, to the instrument. GNSS, oops, not that one. GNSS functions. And so now we're gonna do what we did to set up the survey, but in reverse. So everybody will do rover mode and survey. Power down receiver, no. And then the one person who started the base goes to base mode. So now it's connecting to the base via Bluetooth because it was just instead connected to the rover. And I do end survey. Select my correct survey style, South Platte. Power down receiver, no. Then I want to import files from the base. So I do import files. I look for the correct timestamp. So for some reason it doesn't default to the most recent. It defaults to the oldest. So I make sure to click the most recent. It's the TO4 file. And I click import. Start. And if your base runs for longer, it'll take longer to copy over. Okay, so again, only one person shuts down the base and imports that file. So now each rover, so that was our base data. So now we want to the language is confusing. Now we want to export our rover data. So we go back, click on my job, and the correct job is selected, and I want to do export. And I'm going to do this 2 times. The first time, my file format, I want this Trimble DC v10.7, and then accept. Then I do it again, make sure that's selected, export. And then I do CSV with attributes, accept. And it auto names. And then with that, you are all done. You can start powering stuff down and packing it up. So I lied, there's actually going to be a part 3, which is pulling the data off the controller onto the computer.